we can think of nudges as small interventions that can move communities and sometimes whole populations. They can move nations. A warning is a nudge. A reminder is a nudge. When we think of the problems that are being faced today, social distancing, staying at home, washing your hands, these are things where nudges are essential, either as a means for enforcing a prohibition or a mandate, or as an alternative to a prohibition and a mandate. There is a framework all over the world now. It's called the EAST framework. It's very simple. E means easy, A means attractive, S means social, and T means timely. And if you remember anything from these remarks, I hope it's the letters E and S, where E means easy and S means social. Such successes as we're observing in many nations are made possible because people find it easy to do what is the safer thing, whether it's finding a mask or staying home or finding a way to wash their hands. The S in the EAST framework is even better. It is social. And the idea here is that people really care what the social norm is. There's evidence that suggests people want to protect themselves, to be sure. But if they think they're endangering others, then their attention really is triggered. They don't want to endanger other members of their community. So to signal there's a new social norm here and people are generally following it is a life-saving strategy. The best idea, I think, in social science in the last 10 years points to the scarcity of the human mind. That for all of us, we can't focus on everything. And under conditions of poverty or illness or distress, the amount of mind capacity we have to devote to problems, it's just limited. And the pandemic has been increasing the scarcity problem for populations all over the world. Okay, here's a little idea. This is like a small idea as an approach to a large question. There's recent evidence suggesting that while people are influenced by the existing social norm, they are in some cases even more influenced by what they say is the emerging or coming social norm. So if people think, most people are washing their hands a lot, or most people are staying home, that's effective. But if people are told people are increasingly washing their hands, or people are starting to, let's say, go out more, that can be very, very effective. So media can be extremely helpful. So some media is independent of government, some media is involved in government, and in either case, it can be extremely effective, and in many countries it has been extremely effective in publicizing risks and good strategies. So you can think of media as in the Olympic Games of nudging, media gets either bronze, silver, or gold. They are very much involved. They enter into the World Cup of nudging, the media. And if they're working with government or if they're working separately, they can be essential, both to helping people under very difficult conditions and in helping people to transition out of the circumstances that many countries are now in. There are norms developing now that could turn into habits that stay or that could go away as soon as the threat is over. If there's a habit, and you can give your preferred examples of habits that parents have with children or the teachers have with students or that we all have with one another, that are there for centuries. We have these habits. The word considerateness captures many of these habits. And for people in positions of authority to say, keep with this. Remember, often remembering hard times can be create humility, and also can create an enduring memory of the good things that the hard times brought out.